sponsored by Fantasy Grounds. Tonight we're going back to the lovely weather in Icewind Dale. Don't let the name fool you. It's positively awful out. Um, we rejoin our characters who have gotten a bit damp and are making it through a night without any fire. Um, as that is what they can afford to sacrifice to Arl in the town of Bremen. Now, the next morning, pretty much, well, right away, people start firing up uh, heat sources and such. So it's not the worst ever, but it's one of those nights that you kind of can't sleep because of how just cold it is. It's okay. I can guess which pooch.
I have a little bit of an echo. I don't know if it's a me thing or a stream thing.
Well, I'm not sure. What does everyone have? Is everyone else getting an echo from me?
I'm not.
I am
Nope.
not.
Okay. That's a good sign.
Okay.
We are basically in the same room, so.
I didn't have the stream muted. So now I
Okay. Well, I'm good. It means you can hear. There's audio on the stream, so there's that. And Susanna, you've got Suzza. I came up with the name. You think I'd say it. You found something that you were looking for, in
I
case
did.
you want to address that in some manner. Okay.
So my daddy had this ring, and he was out swimming, and it fell in the water, and it washed downstream. And he said I had to go to Icewind Dale to find it, and so I did, and then I did, and here's the ring. I think
What does it look like?
I think Shadow in the trees caught the fish with it. So thanks.
Sure.
What does
no
the
problem.
ring look like?
It
Oh,
looks
it's
like
very ugly. Go ahead, Alex.
it's a signet ring.
Oh,
Let's see. I'm pretty sure. Put that in there somewhere.
what's the design on the signet ring?
What is the design on the signet ring? I'll tell you.
It's a crescent moon with a sword in front of it.
Yeah. Anyway, it was in a fish, and so we went fishing. And I don't know. I found it. So I'm pretty psyched. Like I could
Is
go
there
home
something
now. But I guess
special
I'll
about
stay and
it?
help y'all. What was that?
Is there something special about it, Suzza?
It was my dad's ring.
Other than it belonged to your father?
Isn't that special enough?
Well, was it like a special ring to him? Like, does it have special powers?
Yeah, like
Oh.
keeping us all from freezing to death.
No,
Could it-
sadly.
Could I make maybe a history check to see if I recognize the heraldry on I?
Sure. Let me just crank up the old check.
I mean, I don't know. My dad just told me about it, and that I should go get it.
I would also, if given the chance, Shadow would love to look at the doodad and shiny.
Oh, I forgot to mention it also had my dad's finger in there, but I just kind of left it.
His
Like you left the finger in the ring?
And no, I'm wearing the ring. I left
Oh,
the
okay.
finger in the fish because
He left it in the fish. Yeah.
So someone paid a couple. Like, was it some silver? I think it was for that finger. Bonus.
protein.
So that's what they call burying the lead. You found your dad's finger. It happened to have a ring on it.
Well, yeah.
Do you still have a dad?
Blah.
I-
Sorry, lost
I,
the accent.
don't we all?
What happened to your father that he lost his finger?
The trout bit it off. I thought I explained that. The trout bit off his finger and went down in the stream, and he said I had to go down here to get the ring. He didn't say anything about the
Okay.
finger. I don't think he wants it back. Oh, do you think he wants it
Okay.
back?
Did my
Yes, he would love his finger back.
history check turn up anything?
Not that was very useful, other than, I mean, it looks like a family crest of some importance, but you can't remember which one.
Okay.
It's an elven crest.
Yeah.
This is all lovely and everything, but shouldn't we be getting on to Lonelywood? And maybe by land this time?
Yeah, maybe we should like rent a cart that's like lined with fur or something.
Yeah, something wood we can start on fire.
Why? I can make a fire. What do you want?
Well,
I want
well,
not
I think,
to swim in the water again. That's what I'd really like. Says the
yeah, I
grumpy
think we'll
old
take the road this
halfling
time.
cleric.
We'll take the long way around.
Alex, could you please refresh our memory as to why we were going to Lonelywood?
Well, if you check
Well-
your notes,
Lonelywood is one of the places you've considered going, as that's where the plesiosaur was awakened. You're currently being, well, there's money up in the air for if you could find a criminal who was last seen previously heading towards Carcoining.
Might
Okay,
help
but-
if you were to put the map back up.
Sure. Let me grab the map for you
the
guys.
guy we're looking for is Seafrick Keltro.
Sounds about right.
You can actually access the map through the images and maps. It's still there.
Hey, Micah, look at this cool rune I just noticed on my sword. You wonder if it has anything to do with that ring?
So I have down that the druid Ravison awoke the plesiosaur.
Mhm.
And,
Yes.
And we need to kill Ravison or find out why he awoke the plesiosaur.
That was in Lonelywood, correct?
Yes.
That's why we're going
Correct.
there.
Correct. What I recall is when we were talking with the plesiosaur, he basically said, "I don't want to be a dumb beast anymore, but I got to keep attacking because somebody so and so said so." So we said, "Well, we'll go take care of him for you. So when he's dead, you won't turn back into a dumb beast anymore, and that way you can just live and let live, type of thing."
So he's enslaving the plesiosaur to do bad things?
Yeah, pretty much.
Our friendly neighborhood druid said that by awakening him, he put some spirit or soul or whatever in him, and by killing the other guy, that the spirit would be trapped and wouldn't be able to leave or whatever, something like that. I don't know.
He is in the north, up in Lonely Wood. He is probably a servant of the Frost Maiden, and we must make him stop using the plesiosaur from attacking the fishermen.
And this Keltro guy, what was his problem again?
He's been going around murdering people.
Remember, there's that lottery that's going on, and
Oh,
he was
yeah.
cheating in it or something. And he works for a trading company.
And what was the trading company's name?
Yeah,
Right.
Torga Icebane. Oh, he's a bodyguard for Torga Icebane. He was last seen in East Haven.
Possibly in Cair Konig or East Haven.
Okay, so we were trying to get across the lake to do the druid part first. Got it. Very good.
Yes.
Let's get a Mo's on then.
Do
Alex,
we really want
we
to go after the druid?
Why not? Sounds like he needs a good killing.
And you could lead the charge.
I will.
Someone had a.
Obvi-
Go ahead. You had a
no, I was
question?
gonna- No, I was gonna say obviously our dwarves aren't very sturdy in this neck of the woods. I guess. I did have a question. So if we're in Bremen, to get to Lonely Wood, which way is quicker, going the south road or the north road, or it doesn't matter?
The south road is going to be quicker.
Is there a
Also,
north
just-
road?
The South
Not
Road
really.
also has at least 2 towns on the way there.
Yeah.
Which would probably be beneficial.
Yeah, I think the north is just the wilderness. Like, I don't think there's
It's-
actually
yeah.
a road there.
That's actually
Okay.
the riverbank when, it hasn't
Oh.
been winter and night for 2 years.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Alright.
so we're gonna want to go through what, Targos and Tourmaline, Tourmaline,
Tourmaline.
and get to Lonelywood. So, are there? We're not like flush with cash or anything, but is there, like horses or carts or something that we could make this trip a little faster than walking?
There are,
Does some horses need to be returned to Lonelywood that we could just offer our services,
no.
like a
You can-
U-Haul?
You can get, some sleds,
The
like
dog
sled
sled
dog, dog sleds.
Oh.
But they're they're what, 50 gold to rent.
I mean, I have 4 copper, so I'm not getting anything. I'm just
We've got like 19 gold in the party sheet.
Right.
Well, I've heard that they use dwarf sleds. Can we do a dwarf sled?
Are you volunteering?
Well, I'm not a dwarf, but we do have one in the party.
I mean, I could punch you in the face if that would help.
Dwarf
Ooh, I'm
halflings.
making popcorn.
I have
I,
eight parts.
I do notice.
So you almost can afford a sled by itself.
Without the horses.
Yeah, just a sled.
Yeah.
We are
Maybe
walking.
yeah, we are walking. It is a long walk, but it's not that bad.
Yeah, I
Torgo's
pretty much can't afford anything at this point.
so is it still the freezing cold night, or did we make it through?
Oh, you made it through. It's morning.
Okay.
I
There's
think we had
heat.
to stay a couple of days to get the exhaustion off, didn't we?
Yeah, you had
Yep.
to be there for a little while. So if you want to
So-
cast any spells or anything over that time period, or things along those lines, it's fine.
Is there a scale on this map?
At some point during this, Micah,
cool
Suzza approaches you with her sword. Let's see. Let me describe it.
I
It
didn't do it.
is, huh? Oh no,
didn't do
not like
it.
that. It's an elven longsword. It's delicate with some a etched rune on it, and she hadn't really noticed it before until we got into the conversation about the ring. So basically asking,
But,
hey, do you know anything about this? Not like accusatorily, but like, you seem to know things.
What sort of what sort of thing is going on with the rune? Is it familiar? Is it anything that I would recognize?
That's an Alex question.
It
Yeah.
is.
Oh, and he gave me a check I'm supposed to make. No, I don't recognize it.
That it is not in your Baywick.
If
It's
you want to
Oh,
know,
wow.
I could maybe think about where we could find out the answers to that.
It's very pretty.
Thank you. Do you know Viorica?
Well, I have this ability to kind of know where to find answers. I mean, I could think about it for a second here.
Okay. Well, as we're walking towards Lonelywood, we can talk about it. I don't want to hold up the party or anything.
How long does it take to get to Lonelywood, Alex?
Let's see. All right, so from Bremen, it's 3 hours to get to Targos, and then from Targos, it's 4 hours to get to Tourmaline, and then from Tourmaline to Lonelywood.
So we're talking most of the day.
2 hours.
So it sounds like brunch in Targos and then dinner at Tourmaline.
By the
Oh,
way,
well,
that's
that-
my researcher ability. I think you
Okay.
have to make a decision on whether I know where to help her or not.
Sure. Well, we'll start with this.
For whatever reason, I can't seem to figure out how to change which of my spells are prepared for today. So
I think on your action tab, you go down there under, is it prepare? And you can select them.
Switch that
Yeah,
to prayer should show
under
you.
oh, the
prepare.
mode.
Oh,
Okay, yeah, I
Yeah.
see it.
But you also have to open up your spell list and drag the spells over there that you want to.
Well, I've got all the spells. It's just I've got to. Yeah.
I think you go to the mode. I think and the preparation. I don't really use the spellcasters that much, but I think you do that, and then there's a little checkbox or something for prepared or memorized or whatever it is.
Yeah. That's it.
Well, Alex, if you just apply a long rest to everybody, that should do it.
Sorry, I didn't realize that hadn't been done, but I will do that.
That's why I was
Rest.
selecting this, because we had a long rest.
Hey, I think Viorica might know what this rune is.
Or at least where I can find where the answers are.
Or possibly the names of the people who forged it and the and their lineage back to the beginning of time.
Ooh, cool.
I mean, you rolled really well, is what I'm saying.
Yep.
Yep.
You know, I pull Suzza to the side. How do I whisper in here?
Just right click on her name.
Okay. There we
So,
go.
Alex, how's the weather? You said it's going to take a whole day to get there, right?
Yeah, he said 3 hours to Targos and 4 hours after that to Tourmaline, and another. I don't remember.
Two.
Remember how? 2 to Lonelywood.
Yeah.
So, if we power through, we can do it in a day.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, we should be able to do that unless the weather's very bad.
Well,
like
that was my
extra
next
bad.
question. What's the weather like?
Well, right now it's just cold and dark.
But it's daytime, right?
Mm-hmm.
But there's no blizzard or anything that would hamper that amount of travel.
Let's see.
That's-
It's daytime, but it's continuously night.
Yes. It has
It's
been for the past 2 years.
a little lighter night than, I guess. You know, like those places, they end up in the dark for a month, but only for 2 years.
I think that's all I know, Suzza.
So Alex, are we fully recovered from getting wet and nearly freezing to death?
Yes.
Okay. Well, let's press on. Let's keep going. Find this druid and teach him a thing or two.
Did you get that, Suzza? Okay.
I did. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now you'll notice Suzza kind of squinting as you're walking along.
You all right?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
just thinking real hard. It's hard for me, sometimes.
All right.
What?
Go ahead.
No. Go ahead.
Let's see. Let me grab us a map here, which I can share with you guys. You're able to get to Targos pretty easy. It's the nearest one. You can almost see it from where you are, outside of the blindness issue, because of all the light that would be happening if it was ever daytime. So there's a quick map.
I'll turn to the rest of the party. Do we need to stop at all? Somebody have to use the facilities or anything like that?
Well, I mean, yeah, but then we can go.
But the stories we could learn here.
Well, that would mean staying for another night.
I think we should just pass through. If we power through, we can make it to Lonelywood in a day.
I concur.
Okay, so all the three flags sailing and all that's all ice now, right? Like that
Yep.
little inlet. Okay.
And you can tell if you actually enter the town and then leave, or something, so you can see around the wall, because it actually has a wall around it. And even if you don't, you can see more masts than, well, definitely more than Brennan. Way more than Brennan.
More what?
Masts.
Masts.
Ships in the harbor.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. I thought you said masks. I was like,
Are
oh.
they stuck in the harbor, Alex?
Some are. The bigger ones are. Other ones are sitting on the ice, and they've had to drag them out manually.
So the point being that nothing's coming in or out of here on the lake.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, I don't see any reason we should stop. I mean, we got like 6 more hours of walking, so.
Go.
Yep, let's get going.
Okay.
This would be life in the north. Lots of walking through the cold. You get used to it.
I don't know about that. It's pretty cold.
What tribe, what clan of elves are you from?
I mean, elfy ones.
Okay. You're from the south, yes?
From Eladrin.
Well, you're an Eladrin, yes. I meant, where are your people?
Downriver.
Okay.
Serious.
This is a long conversation. I can just tell.
My dad lost his finger once.
Was that meant for me?
Yeah, we saw.
No. That
Okay.
wasn't. But you might have picked it up
Ah, gotcha.
for reasons.
Okay. Is that where Suzza's from?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. It's okay, Suzza. I mean, my
Oh, I
father was an
forgot.
elf, but I never met him, so I have no idea where he's from.
I think I was
You-
born in Evermead. I don't know.
Ah,
You were.
How do you know?
Oh, I know.
Cool.
Let's see. No, not things that'll murder them.
Sherlock is my middle name.
Let's try.
Viorica, where are you from?
Oh, I'm from many places. My mother was human. We traveled around a lot. you know, had to make money. She sold a lot of specialty items, lots of magical items. I can't really call any place home.
My mother was an
That's what I
elf.
was looking for.
Your mother was the what?
Was an elf.
Oh. Mine too.
Well,
I-
yes.
I turn to the dwarf and I say, I think there's too many elves in this party.
I'm
Yeah.
not an elf. I'm a half elf.
Yes.
Eh. You know, they have uses. Mostly to feed the
There we go.
monsters. But
Never were any good elves in my regiment. All
You
a bunch
know-
of panty wastes.
You are in the Northland. You are more
Really?
like yes.
I wouldn't have guessed. Wouldn't have guessed.
Which means
Ugh. I shake my
I'm-
head and keep walking.
I'm the native here,
That's good.
Yes.
I'm happy for you. Really.
and I can run faster than you.
That's wonderful too. Then I won't be able to catch you when I want to kill you. Just kidding.
Don't worry.
Let's keep going.
There's a saying up here.
Oh, here we go. He's talking some more.
Why,
I-
whenever you start talking, do you have to stop walking?
I'm
Sergeant.
still-
Just keep walking. You
Well,
can walk
I-
and talk at the same time. Walk and talk. Walk and talk.
I have to turn to address my lessers, of course.
Uh-huh. You know, there's a saying up here, I don't have to outrun the bear, I just have to outrun you.
Sure. There's also another saying: bear skins are really warm.
so why are we taking this guy with us?
Which guy?
I think
Private.
Private, you're the private here, son.
I would say it's probably so that we have a distraction.
Okay.
Sure. Let-
Bait for the bears.
Or that.
what's
Also,
going on,
his head
Alex?
is just the right height to put a beer mug on when
Just a second.
I'm at the bar.
He'd
I
fit
think he's
really
letting
well.
us banter back and forth to stall.
Yes, that's right.
Load his maps, yeah.
Yeah.
He would fit really good on a pig spit roast halfling coming up.
Ooh, I got a decent one. I got a decent perception.
Susan's
So
just
you're a cannibal
walking
then.
along, munching on field
Ah,
rations, watching.
I would expect
Cannibal.
as much
Cannibal means that I would eat humans or elves.
as I wouldn't expect anything less from an elf blood.
I
Only
don't think you know the-
Viorica and
the meaning of the
Shadow in
word
the Trees,
cannibal.
who were, I don't know, distracted,
Anyway,
don't notice.
I can't imagine why they might be distracted.
so what's going on, Alex?
All right, you got your map. Let's see.
Ice and cold battle map.
Yep.
That T looks awful trollish.
An ice troll? Do you have what's the setting, Alex? The party can see unmasked, or are you not using line of sight?
It's using it.
But okay, there's a setting that says, because I don't think from where I am I should be able to see that, but from where Marten is, he can see it.
Right.
So he's got it set. There's an option that allows the players to see what other players can see, and he has
Right.
that turned on currently.
Okay, I thought that the area that I can't see would be a slightly darker shade, but I guess I must be wrong.
It's an
Okay.
option, yeah.
Okay.
So that's a troll.
And you'll have seen it.
Does it
So
see
did
us?
we notice something
And
and we
it's not
came over
currently
to
running
this
at
cave?
you.
Did we notice something and we came over to this cave or something like that? Well, how did we end up here?
You're walking. This is just slightly off the trail.
Oh,
This
Well,
thing
it's
is
like-
actually up on a bit of a, well, chunk of ice.
We should probably deal with that.
where I come from, trolls are bad. Up here too?
Oh yes.
No, no, he's friendly. Go talk to him. Private.
Well, I would. You call me private one more time, and somebody's privates are going to get private. You,
Um, they will often capture travelers and eat them.
would be best to dispose of them then.
Who are you calling cannibal now?
Um,
You're more than welcome to eat troll, little girl.
would you like me to get its attention? We can fight
Please.
it on our terms.
Please, that would probably be a good idea.
All
Take
right.
cover. First.
Pull out both my short swords.
So, Alex.
Yep.
I'm going to create bonfire.
Okay.
I'm moving to here, so I gotta. Oh, I want to stop. Okay, there I am. All right, and creating a bonfire underneath the troll.
Okay.
Are we in initiative at all? Or...
You're about to be.
What the heck did I just do? Oh, it's a movement thing on the map. It's kind of
Yep.
cool.
Do you,
That's-
do you have
that's
tokens locked?
Yes.
How do I
That's
undo
actually-
that?
Okay.
Yeah, that's actually brand new.
So he's
yeah.
got he's
I
got
can't-
tokens locked, so he has to approve your movement.
Ah, cool.
Keeps you from like running off into a middle of a trap or.
That was in
7.
old fantasy. Yeah, that was in old fantasy grounds too. But it's got cooler graphics in Unity.
Yeah, it's got movement, like it keeps track of your movement and all sorts of fun things.
Okay.
So we
Go
rolling
ahead and
initiative
put
here?
the. Well, actually, let me just roll its initiative, and it's a surprise round. Go ahead and apply the save to the troll.
How do I do that?
On the effect, when you have it open, there's a cast and save and such like that on the spell. Let's see.
You click cast so that it checks it off on your sheet, so that you say, "Hey, I cast
It's
that
a-
spell."
Cantrip.
There's a little magnifying glass on the side. If you click
Yeah.
that, it expands it. So
Oh,
you can get
okay, I
the-
see. Thank you.
No problem.
Dex DC
Okay.
13.
Drag and drop it on the troll, or either in the combat tracker or on the map.
Where's the combat tracker? Is that the chat
We-
thing?
It's the
Uh,
cross swords in the upper right hand corner.
Cross
Or,
swords.
or if you
okay.
could drag it right onto the token.
on the map. Yeah.
Okay, and so I drag the spell to the troll.
And it fails its save, so then apply damage.
Oh, excellent.
And if it would have made it save, if there was, then when you drag the damage, if there was a half effect,
Or do I drag the damage die to it?
you
Uh,
can. But in this case, I'm sorry, Alex. Go ahead.
Yeah,
I DM too much.
you can. Yeah, you can either drag the damage die, like you'll pick up the damage and it'll turn into a die and drop it on the creature, on either, or you can drag it from there too.
Okay. Lightly damaged.
It notices. All right, so we'll start up here. This is the surprise round. So shadow in the trees.
Am I surprised?
You are not surprised.
Was that
Okay.
perception check from earlier?
Yeah, I know. I failed it.
I just started the fight, so it's not like
Yeah.
you would be surprised, given that I said, "Hey, do you want me to start the fight?"
Right.
Okay.
It works because someone was like, "Hey, there's a thing up there," and y'all discussed it.
Sure. Cool. I'm gonna move forward and wait until the DM approves my movement. And then I'm gonna shoot it.
So who's our tanks in this group?
Ooh, 26.
Nice.
Who's our what?
Well, you hit.
Excellent.
If he had
10
said
damage.
you missed, I would have been
Oh, that.
bothered.
I'm sorry. That's a war troll. My bad. We,
Oh,
we should leave.
wow,
And
look
I'm gonna move back 5 feet.
We'll just kill ourselves. That'll save you the trouble.
And then I'll be done.
All right. Like I said, it's a surprise round. It can now take reactions.
Yay!
Marten.
Oh, does it take damage from being in the
Uh,
bonfire?
Yep. Go ahead and throw the save on it.
All right. But I do the cast the thing again.
You can just or you can just grab where it says save. You can pick
Oh,
that up.
yeah.
And drop
I
on
don't
it.
think you want to hit the cast because that might check off the spell again.
It's a cantrip,
Cantrip.
so
Oh well, okay.
Okay. Do some damage.
Well, hold on. Whose turn is it?
It's
it
Marten's.
is. But the troll.
Troll technically went before me, so he takes damage from the bonfire.
Yeah, he takes damage from the bonfire. Because bonfire's a cool spell that way.
It's an awesome spell.
All right. How do I check distance again?
And he is a sack of hit points, isn't he?
If you that'll work.
If you click both mouth buttons at the same time, you get a pointer arrow with the distance on it.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna want to move over here. And then I'm going to shoot him with my longbow. Well, actually, with the arrow coming out of the longbow.
Oh dear. That's not good.
No, you won't. Your fingers have gotten a bit numb, and so you just didn't grab the string.
Twang.
I've been there.
Bonus actions, movement.
No, that's it.
Okay,
So you want me to click it, or you want to click it?
you go ahead. Kraanan. You're up.
And so if I had line of sight to him, there would be an arrow from me to it, right? That's how it works.
Right.
Okay. So I'm just gonna take a step here and see if I can see him.
You should be able to.
And I'll go there. How do I? Oh, you have to approve the movement or something, or?
I have.
Good.
Oh, you have. Okay. So and I'm just gonna shoot him with my short bow.
Okay.
Or not.
It's fine.
I forgot to load an arrow.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I would be done.
All right. Pass your turn.
Welcome to the north. Your fingers get cold here. Is it my turn?
Yes.
It's my turn. So I'm going to maintain that bonfire.
That would be twice in one round.
No, I'm just maintaining it.
But can't you? I mean, if it's concentration,
Yeah.
you could still do something else.
Yeah. Let's see. I will.
What you should? Do you have a concentration effect for that spell that you can put on yourself?
Yes.
I
It's
guess.
Alec can do it.
There you go.
Yep.
Okay.
Now it'll keep track of your the concentration and the duration.
So if you take damage, it'll automatically roll it to see if you maintain the concentration.
And I will ready a spear attack for when he charges us, because I'm sure he will.
Okay. Ready action.
How do I do a ready action? Or
Just
do
tell
I just?
me.
Okay. Yeah. I've got the spear, and I will throw it at him if he starts charging us.
Okay.
You gonna
And
throw it at
then-
him or stab him with it?
I'll stab him if he comes up to me.
Okay.
That's better.
In that case, pass your turn. And that's on
Alright.
the combat tracker.
Which one
It's
is it?
down arrow towards the bottom of the combat tracker. It says like
Lower
past
left.
or next actor for me.
Turn complete.
Turn complete.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Suzza.
Okay. Let's see. I don't remember if my movement's 25 or 30.
30.
30. Okay. Move to there.
Oh dear.
And
That's an awful brave warlock.
let's
Wolf Patrol
see.
likes stealth.
Whoops.
The 16 hit. That was the first one that got here.
And
4 damage.
okay. And that was an action. I don't know that I have a bonus action that I can do, so is it just one Eldritch Blast?
At this level, yes.
Okay. Then I will pass my turn.
All right.
So it's what you got, Sergeant.
You guys notice when Suzza moves in front of you that the rune on her sword is now glowing.
Ooh, shiny.
Ooh.
Can I move
Pretty.
there, Alex? Like I'm like right on the edge of the ice there.
Yeah. You could tuck up against it.
All right. And then that was my move for my let's see, nobody's hurt yet. So for my turn, I am going to do bless on
Who's left in this party that hasn't pissed you off yet?
I don't let personal views interfere with war, as it were. All right, so Shadow in the Trees gets bless. Marten gets bless. And the stupid dwarf gets bless. All right. And that will be my turn.
Viorica.
Okay, so I would like to move forward. So how do I do that? Do I just like try, kind of move myself and then
Yeah.
you
Move
have
yourself.
to approve it?
Yep. And if you want, you can move yourself like two forward, then and then drop it, then pick it up again, and move it down 1, and then that'll make a like 90-degree turn. If that's the thing
Okay.
you want to do.
You can also move with the keys, right, Alex? You
The
have
arrow
different-
keys, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, you can also move with
I'm
the
not
arrow
sure if
keys.
you can. Maybe the number. If you use the number pad, you can move
Oh.
diagonal. I haven't tried that yet.
Okay, so I can't tell. Is this, so let's see, this is so 5, 10, 15. Oh, I snap back.
It's okay. So getting to there. No. So you want to go to here?
Yeah, I wanted to get as close to the troll as possible.
Okay. So you
But
can get between Shadow in the Trees and Susanna, or between Mika, Lightfoot, and Susanna, probably.
Suzza.
Suzza. I don't know. I did say it was a placeholder. Anyway,
Okay, I will go between Suzza and Shadow.
there you go.
And that's my 30?
Yep.
Okay.
Suzza, do you actually lead a band? Just checking.
Oh, I like Oompa.
Oh, I hit the wrong thing. I meant to actually cast something on myself, but I can just do
It's
that
okay.
now. But
But
I'm
not
done
so
with
much
my
Loompa.
turn.
Do so.
Yeah, someone in the chat said if she has a phone, it's Suzza's phone.
No, that's comic.
Yeah.
No, Marten in the party.
Oh,
I'm gonna move diagonally 5 feet. Yes, no, maybe so.
Oh, okay. Viorica, you can take your action that you were going to take.
Yeah, I cast mage armor on myself.
Ah, okay.
Not a bad choice.
Mm-hmm.
All right, carry on, Shadow.
And then I'm gonna shoot this here troll.
All right.
Oh, 25. I bet that hits.
It did.
Hmm.
Oh, max damage for 11. Fantastic. And then I'm gonna use my action surge to take another action and shoot it again.
Capital.
Oh man. 28. We're on a roll here. All right. So I have only moved 5 feet, so now I'm going to tactically move back there.
Tactically. I'm going to tactically move here.
You
I
do
mean,
so.
at the end of the day, you're all my shields, so
That's fair.
I would end my turn, but it's back to Viorica.
I'm keeping up. Okay, well, good news. The troll doesn't heal because it's in a fire.
Yep.
That's not gonna last.
I don't know. I can do that every turn.
And it moves up to here
Oh dear.
and leans in to take a bite, which it does.
So just as a point of order, does he take damage at the start of his turn for starting in the bonfire, or end of his turn?
Actually, it is beginning or end of the turn, I think.
And I looked it up.
And
It's
Most of the
end
spells
of
are
the
effects
turn
at
or
end
the
of turn.
first time it enters the square.
Fair. Okay.
So if you start there, that's not.
And when I, cast it again under him.
Alex,
Mhm.
when does hellish rebuke happen? When he bit
when
me?
you take damage,
Very well. So let's see.
Ow.
I will hellish rebuke. So cast,
yep, and he fails it.
and then damage, and that's fire.
So it takes 9 points of fire damage.
Bite me, jerk.
Yep, it gets a mouthful of what it did not expect.
And that takes one of my pack magic spell slots. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Sorry.
And then it claws you.
Of course it does. He's not a nice person.
And it is
Oh.
unpleasant.
Do I have another hellish rebuke?
Probably
I mean,
not.
I do have one.
I would assume that's like a reaction, isn't it?
Yeah,
It is, which means you can only do it once a turn.
right.
Oh well.
All right. Marten.
All right, I'm gonna take another shot at him.
There you go. Closer helped.
Less help.
Not a lot of damage, though.
Nope. And that's my turn.
Kraanan.
I am going to run at the troll.
Okay.
3 feet right there. Then I am going to kick it, hopefully in the ding ding.
Kick it!
Or at least that's the plan.
Typical dwarf tactics.
They work. They work. And an 18 to hit.
Hits.
And there is loot damage. And then I will punch him with my free hand. I hold the short bow in one hand, and I can punch him with the other hand, right?
Or kick him.
Or kick him again. Yeah, I'll just punch him.
Sure.
One kick, one punch. There we go. And that does not. And done.
Excellent.
Mika.
All right. I am going to cast.
Oh, I forgot sneak attack damage.
Ooh.
Ooh.
So, crap. How do I do that now? It's already my turn.
What's it? D6?
Just a d6. Why don't we just roll
Just
it?
roll a D6. Yeah.
Is there?
Gotta
sorry to
remember.
interrupt.
All right.
Sorry to interrupt. Is there a way so everybody can hear the dice rolls, or is just the person rolling the dice rolls in Unity? See, I don't think everybody can, because I can't hear Josh's dice rolling.
I can't either, but
No, is there a way of turning it off?
The sound completely?
Well, the dice rolls, anyways.
Oh, no, I don't know. I was just curious. Sorry to interrupt.
That's all right.
my answer is I don't know.
I'm going to do this again. I cast Create Bonfire underneath the troll.
Okay. It sidesteps it this time.
Okay.
Is it safe for no damage?
Yep.
Okay. That was my action. It's still underneath him. If we can keep him from moving from that spot, he'll have to make the save every turn. And if he falls on it, it'll burn his corpse. So I'm maintaining it.
Kill him where he stands. Got it.
Okay. Go ahead and pass your turn if you're finished.
Oh, right. Sorry.
All right.
Okay, let's see. I'm gonna try to do Hexblade, which I've not done. So I do the.
Oh,
There's
Hexblade
two
first.
effects.
Hold on.
There's 3 effects. Do I hit all 3?
No.
What do I do?
I will go over it with you. Cause
Okay.
reasons. Hexblade's Curse. So the first effect you drop on the critter.
First effect. Okay. I think I did.
The third effect goes on you. And let me change a thing here because I discovered this was a problem last night. And then the last one goes on you.
Okay. Is that everything? Did
Yep.
I do it right?
Yep. And if you kill it, you get to click the heal amount.
Yes. Okay. So I pull out my glowing runed longsword and
And go all stabby.
go all stabby.
You hit.
Say it. That's a very nice sword.
For 10 points.
Okay. And that's me.
All right, Sergeant.
Okay. Well, never let it be said that I let an elf show me up.
Oh, we'll say it.
All right.
Daily.
All right. So, first attack. Ooh. And second attack. Oh, looks like that one hit.
That one hits.
All right. That was my bonus action on the second attack, so I'm done.
Okay. I can tell y'all it looks pretty wobbly.
Okay.
Is it a weevil?
Would you say it is perhaps even bloody?
Oh, it's super bloody.
Okay.
I'm going to throw Burning Hands at the troll, and I'm going to. I think Kraanan is out of my 15-foot.
Well, it's a
No, but
15-foot
cone.
we are
cone.
though.
But
But we aren't.
the private and Suzza, I can direct my Burning Hands around them.
Okay.
So you never want to get healed. Okay, just so
Are
we're
you
clear.
are you an evocation?
I am,
Oh, nice.
and I can skip 1 plus the spell's level, so I can skip 2 people.
Right.
Am I right that
Yep.
Kraanan is not in the cone, or is he? Because if he is, I can just take a step back.
Do a cone.
Well, you could draw a cone and you could aim it however you want, but yeah, you could aim it. Sort of
How do
up.
I draw a cone?
Right
Thank
click
you.
on the map and there's pointers, and then you
Somebody gave me a cone.
So you
can. Yeah,
just
but
do it
you
like
just
that.
right click on the map and there's a little arrow for like pointers, and you can
Oh,
draw
okay,
cones,
cool.
squares, circles, and all that.
Okay, so then I'm gonna throw that at him then.
Okay. So you can shape it around.
Evocation wizards.
There you go. It makes it save, but it's saved for half, so it'll still take half of what you do to
Okay.
it. And it will be
Excellent.
fire.
4 points of fire damage.
Burning
So,
does 3d6 damage. Jeez.
Burning hands. Yep.
yep.
And it falls into the fire underneath it.
I will maintain it long enough to make sure the troll stays dead.
Excellent.
Go team!
Good job.
Okay.
That was efficient.
So I'll turn to Suzza, and I'll say, "Here's a little bit of healing.
Oh, thank you.
In the future, don't be so foolish and run up and face a full-fledged troll by yourself.
I
Leave
wasn't
that
by
to the fighters.
myself.
Fight them from the back lines. That's what you casters should be doing."
I am not just a caster, sir.
Yeah, well, you almost died, so. Tactics.
Recover ammo.
Yep. Half expended ammo.
And check the troll and the area around to see if there is any signs of people it might have eaten, or that we need to, or if it's got stuff, or
Yeah. More importantly, loot. Yeah.
Or
That's
another
right. That's what
troll.
adventurers do.
Another troll. Watch for another troll.
Pshaw.
I would like to take this opportunity to point out that as a natural explorer in the Arctic area, let's see, I still maintain my. I'm still alert to danger no matter what we're doing.
Okay.
Very good.
I'm gonna go investigate the troll's ashes to see if there's anything fun and shiny, knick-knacky.
Oh, I never saw that initiative roll pop up thing.
Oops.
Viorica,
Nope.
you're able to realize a few things. There's parts of this troll that could be useful.
Oh.
And sellable. More importantly, at the moment. And there is about, let's see, put a sheet. There's a pouch with some coin in it.
Okay.
Hey, and we need coal.
So, yep. So
was-
I grab that pouch, and I get my dagger out of my mess kit. I think the mess kit has a dagger. Does something have a dagger? Yeah, cutlery. And I cut off the useful bits.
Yeah.
And I don't say anything. I just start cutting.
Bigger knife. That thing's kind of small.
So
Thank you.
you're basically cutting off components and such.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Thanks, Kraanan.
Yeah, no problem. I have a short sword here, dagger.
This is good.
Micah steps over and is like, if you grab the cut right at this angle, you'll get more of the good stuff out of that.
Ah, excellent.
While they're playing with the trolls, I'll take a step up this way and take a look in the back of the cave. Alex, is there anything of note back there where it came
Well,
from?
It's actually it's a ledge that's up higher.
Oh,
It looks like he was looking for travelers. He just happened to be looking, the wrong way at the wrong time.
We've made the road a little safer. Good for us.
no remains of past
There's
victims or anything like
There's
that?
some kind of bone, but it's mostly encased in ice, with a bit of snow around it. So hard to tell, but it's probably been here for a while.
Is there tracks from where he came from?
Nope, they've all been covered.
I was just gonna add. That's a good question. Has it been snowing a lot or wind blowing? That tracks
Yes.
are okay.
To both, just at different intervals. And I think that's pretty shitty.
Well, if I had kept my dad's finger, I could start a finger collection. That's weird, though, isn't it?
Were you not a fan of your father?
Take a tooth if you want.
No,
Ooh, I want a
it was
tooth.
fine. I just didn't keep his finger because,
I mean, I clearly have daddy issues too. It's fine.
I cleared the blesses, Alex.
Okay.
Can Shadow take a troll tooth?
Sure.
Sweet.
Is your father still alive?
as far as I know.
Oh, here we go with the daddy issues again. All right. Passing on.
Yes.
We have a job to do, people.
What's with the big size, buddy? I say as I put another gooey bit in my bag.
Your gooey bit. I look at your gooey bit
Excellent.
and say, "Ah, well done."
No, I don't have any parents. So-
Oh,
My
Alright, there we
parents
go.
are dead.
How were you invented then?
My parents died when I was a child.
Oh, so you do have parents. They're just no longer functioning. I see. That makes more sense to me.
Functioning? Oh boy.
And as for why the deep sighs, sometimes the conversations require them.
All right. Let's see.
And yeah.
We done on this map, Alex?
At least for the time being. It's my general
Generic map.
Iceland. Things went unfortunately. Let's see.
I never need a map like that. That never happens.
Sarcasm.
How far out are we from Tourmaline?
A
Place I can't say.
couple hours.
Okay. So does anybody need a break? Should we continue on with?
Let's go.
We should continue, unless you want. Any of you need a short rest or something.
I'm okay continuing on. And
I
I
Like
hand
if our journey
the-
was going to be longer, but I think we should try and bust through. Yeah.
Okay.
I hand the knife back to Kraanan.
You know,
You
one
can
more.
keep it if you need to.
You know, one more troll and we'll be, or maybe two more trolls. We'll be third level.
I think we should get to a town. I think the halfling's cold, and because he's kind of grouchy.
He almost died before. Remember that? That was pretty hilarious.
Okay, I'm keeping a track of who gets cures and who doesn't.
All right.
So,
So,
What
Tourmaline
happened to you don't hold grudges in war?
not at all.
would probably be pretty, in the daytime, in the non-winter months. Um, but unfortunately, given the situation, it's not very. Um, because just like everywhere else, it's cold and kind of gray.
Alex, do we know why this town is not fortified with a wall, but the other ones were?
There are
Most,
Go ahead.
I was going to say, most of the towns north aren't actually fortified proper walls. Only a few are.
Well, if you look at the maps of the last two places we were in, oh wait, no, not Bremen, Targos.
Targos does.
Targos has a wall. I mean, this looks almost as big as Targos, if not bigger. It was just a
Mr.
general
Halfling,
question.
do you need a
This was not-
dictionary for word of
This-
most?
This was not a character question. I said,
Ah.
do we know why some of the towns have walls around them and some don't? Or
The two major, most defensible, for that reason, towns are Targos and Brinchander. As a matter of fact, Brinchander is where most 10-towners go. If there's something big and they need to defend themselves, they tend to gather at Brinchander because it has
Okay.
the best walls, and most of the others don't.
got it.
They just didn't get built.
I just
So,
noticed it from one city to the next.
so what time of day is it? Are we feeling like we can make it to Lonelywood today, or do we need to stay over here?
Well, you could, because you could push right through like blinders and go, but you'd get there at dark. And by
Like we
dark, I
can
mean
tell the
what would
difference.
normally
I
be
thought
dark.
it was always dark.
It is.
All right.
It would be night. There was air quotes there.
Um,
It
when
would
you
be
got there.
colder, I think, is the operative problem.
Got it.
I think it's worthwhile pushing on though, so we're actually in town in the morning. Then we can try to track this dude down.
Wasn't there treasure on the troll?
Yep. Was that added to the party sheet?
Yep.
Excellent.
But it wasn't. Was it coinage?
Yep.
Why wasn't it pushed down?
Because I haven't shared it yet.
Oh.
Y'all ready for it to be split?
Sure.
Sure.
Well, the only reason I ask is we're going into a town.
And
Wow,
because
we're
it's not
rich.
an even number, it didn't split the 5 electrum pieces.
Okay.
That's right. Just hang on to it for now.
Yeah.
They're kind of old, worn almost flat, but it's what they are made of.
But Sergeant, Lonelywood's also a town. We can just do our shopping there.
This is true.
Okay.
So what is the plan? Do you want to stop here or do you want to push through? Stopping here has some wisdom to it. We can rest here and cut out first thing in the morning. Go take care of the problem and then be able to make it back to town before we travel on to our next destination.
Well, I need to recover some spells for curing foolish elves who charge into battle, so I'm fine with stopping.
Hey,
I do not think you were foolish. You were very brave.
thank you.
The as you're walking through town, trying to decide whether you're going to stay or whether you're going to go, as you get close to the town hall, which is on the way, you see that there is a boy on top of a box yelling about various things happening around. One that is particularly poignant is the gem mines are being evacuated as it has been overrun by kobolds.
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 Yep.
Kobold. Yeah.
Gym mines.
I don't want to mess with the union.
DDO joke.
These kobolds are non-unionized.
Oh, they're scabs.
Have
Okay.
Yeah.
they gotten, were they allowed to have a vote?
So, out of curiosity, I turn to the druid. I say, I wouldn't expect there to be kobolds up here because aren't kobolds cold-blooded? He asks.
He makes a good point.
Jillian, I find
They
it very
are,
odd that there are kobolds here.
I believe they're related to dragons. So they go anywhere dragons go. And there are dragons in the north.
Is there an Arctic kobold? Alex?
Guess
Yeah,
we're gonna
kobold.
find out.
Oh, okay.
Cold bold with a C.
Cold bald. Oh, it's a cold bald. Oh,
No,
why
no,
didn't you say
no, no,
so?
no.
No.
These are. It's with a K. They're not cold balls.
Oh, okay.
But they're all
That's
blue,
something
so-
entirely different.
Oy, oy, oy.
No. It's a subspecies that lives up north.
It's the cold bald. Okay, got
Nor
it.
are these swobolds.
Which are
Different
a thing.
too. Yeah. They're medium-sized kobolds. Because they're swole.
You should Google that sometime.
Yeah.
You'll enjoy the
It's
image.
a treat. And other than that, that's the one that piques your interest the most of what he has to talk about.
Well,
Well, is there? Does he say if there's a reward or?
Let's see. A boy wrapped in a heavy winter clothes shouts the news of the day as people pass by. When you approach, the boy cries, "The gemstone mine is closed because of monsters. Speaker Mashu is offering 50 gold to anyone who clears it out."
Ooh.
50 gold, you say?
And Speaker is pretty much the town leader.
What was his name again?
Speaker Mashu. M-A-S-T-H-E-W.
can you put that in the chat?
I can. I'll just put it
That
in
sounds
this box.
complicated.
That way, when we're writing it down, we can reference the spelling, not make it repeat yourself.
Actually, you can just pull it right out of the chat.
That's why.
And he can tell you that he can be found at the Blue Clam.
Well, if we're staying in town, we would need to go to the tavern anyway. Are we staying in town?
I
think an opportunity to make money is an opportunity at this point that I don't want to pass up.
Understood.
Honestly, I figured we could do that on the way back, though. But whatever.
Yeah, we could do that. I figured that most of you are from the south and are sort of soft, and you might want to rest. But if you don't want to rest, we can go forward to Lonelywood and deal with this problem with the druid and deal with this on the way back.
Everybody's so good at insults around here. It's impressive.
But the 50 gold, some other adventurers could take care of the problem and they end up with the 50 gold.
It's a risk, sure, but
Well, we could rest. We could rest overnight and clear it in the morning.
I guess we could rest, lock it down, be like, yes, we're going to do this thing, and then go do the other thing, and then do the thing.
I'm confused which things.
Yes,
At
there was
this
a lot
I
of
don't
things in that.
know.
There was a lot of things in there, and I find myself agreeing with the druid.
then we can go do the other thing with the thing. It makes perfect sense.
I'm
Do we
sure
need a
it
reminder
does.
of what the other thing is?
We were coming this way to find the evil druid that awakened the plesiosaur to stop him so the plesiosaur will stop attacking fishermen and they won't starve to death.
Mm-hmm.
But here's a stupid question, though. Don't you have to be like super powerfully magical to like awaken like a plesiosaur or something?
Yes.
We might want to be a little bit higher level before we go taking on a
It's a
renegade
level.
druid. I was talking in game. When I talk like Sergeant, I talk like this. Just so we're clear. I'm for resting and taking on the kobolds in the morning.
I would like to deal with the druid first. The longer he's allowed to operate, the longer people will go without fish, which means the more likely they will start starving. It's been winter and night for 2 years. Food is important.
I say if we're going for that guy, we go ahead and book it over to Lonelywood so we can take care of it first thing in the morning, and then get back and do the gym mine.
I'm
tell
Shadow is
him
just
the
ping
little
ponging
spell.
back and forth between this. Is like, oh yes, that'd be fun. Yeah. Oh no, this is great. No attention span. Both these sound like great, fantastic adventures.
Yeah. So if you refer to the chat, Alex has said that Awakened is a 5th level spell.
Yes, I know.
Okay. We're 2nd level.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
We're a party.
Yeah.
So,
We can vote on it.
are you? Let's start off easy. Are you all considering staying the night?
Well, for
Well,
voting, I
if
vote
it's
for
that
staying
high
night.
of a spell, then yeah, I want my 3 little spell slots back.
Yeah. That is
Okay.
a 9th level druid, folks. 9th.
Minimum.
With Sergeant Woozle leading the charge, we will not fail.
A good sergeant knows not to charge into a battle that he knows he's going to lose. Also,
Well, if you're scared, I can go by myself.
see you later. I promise to take your body back to your folks. Oh, I'm sorry, you don't have any.
Insensitive. Wow.
So I guess we're staying the night and talking to whoever that fellow was about the gym mines. Is that my understanding?
Yep.
I'm confused.
Let's do that.
To the blue clam. Alex, can you share the map with me? I accidentally closed it.
Sure.
Hey, Suzza, as the only 2 ladies in the party, want to share a room with me?
Absolutely.
Alex, is the east side a tavern / hotel?
The east side. Let's see. Is an inn.
Yep. Because that's where the what's his name was, right?
He was in the
Blue
blue
clam.
clam, which is on the
Oh,
shore.
yep. You're correct.
Yeah, but the east side is labeled, so it's probably in it as well.
The blue clam is also there.
Oh, okay.
And it's closer to Lonelywood, so we'll cut off like 10 minutes in the morning, and that's good. Assuming we can afford some rooms.
That was my next question.
Can anybody
might
sing?
have
Yeah. I think they're about 2 silver a night.
Yeah, I think we could probably afford some rooms.
Yeah, and I could perform too if we really needed someone to perform, like to make money. But
So we can
want to.
bust these down, Alex, the gold. So if I say I have 2 gold, now I have 10 silver.
Yeah, that's fine. They will make some change.
Okay.
It may take a few minutes depending on what they're breaking, I guess, but like a platinum's kind of a pain in the butt, but
They probably haven't seen a platinum in a while.
Nope.
So we went to the Blue Clam.
Yep.
I think that's where we're headed. Yes.
Okay.
Which is where Speaker Matthew is.
Mass 2.
Mastu.
Two.
That's a bizarre name.
You know.
I won't tell him that.
Mast Hugh is probably how it's actually said, which is a lot easier for me, as opposed to trying to make it into Matthew, but not.
Oh, like a mast hewer. Okay, now I got it. He hews masts in his spare time.
All right. You find him there. He's sitting there having a drink. It's, well, about that time, I guess. You know, it's not day drinking if it's never day, right?
Good point.
I feel like that could be part of the bard's act. But ching.
And yeah, they're offering 50 gold if someone will clear out the mine from the kobolds so people can get back to work and so money can start flowing again.
I'll approach him and I'll say, "Are you the mine's owner, sir?"
Well, not owner per se. It belongs to the town, so it's a collective moneymaker, especially with and he nods his head towards the docks, which are right out the window, and of course it's all frozen.
Did your fleeing workers have any numbers? How many kobolds there were? Were there any casters? Any other critters that the kobolds had brought with them?
Not that I've heard. They say that there's several kobolds, and rather than being stabbed by them, they are at home.
So they're a bunch of cowards, miners, but not fighters. And,
do the kobolds have a claim on the mine?
Oh, good question.
I mean, it's our mine, so no.
Did the kobolds come? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Did you come and claim the mine, or did you dig it yourself?
Well, I don't really know. It's been a while since the town was founded. I wasn't around at the time, so I'm not sure.
Alex, I asked him, did the kobolds come into the mine the same way that the workers did, or did they come from underground, as in they were somewhere beneath the earth and then came up into the mine?
They didn't discover kobolds, they were attacked by kobolds. And
so if they came in the front door.
Okay. So the kobolds came in through the front door.
They didn't
this place is
there was not a wall knocked down and then there's kobolds. It was
got it.
They were mining and then there were kobolds.
Got it. All right.
About how far out of town is this?
Let's see. What was that? Approaching the mine. Not terribly far. You can get there in about under an hour walk.
All right. Well, we'll tell Mastu, Mr. Mastu, we will head out there first thing in the morning.
All right. Excellent. I will hopefully be able to get people back out there, back to digging soon, so we can, try to get someone to bring some supplies up this way.
We're headed to Lonelywood. Is there anything that we can deliver for you up that way? For a price, of course.
Not particularly.
Oh. Very well.
I mean,
If you know anybody, let us know.
just like everyone else, they've got problems too. But we'll do.
I need to ask a question though.
Sure.
We're also looking to do some trading, and I heard there's like a trade company wandering around.
Well, there's quite a few.
Oh, okay. Let me see. What Torga Ice Dane I heard is like the lead of the trader round or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Have you
Well,
seen them?
I mean, they've. I think they might have been here before, but I don't really know. Like, I don't keep track of everything here. I'm the person who was elected when when the 10 towns meet in Brenshander. I'm here to represent the town. So.
Sure. Oh, thank you.
I'd like to buy a spear while we're in town.
Sure. Standard price. If you would like to ask around town about Torgs, it is an investigation charisma check.
Investigation charisma.
Yep.
I have a thing I want to look into when he's done. When you're done with him.
I will happily look around town for information on this and any other fascinating thing I can find.
Okay.
My int and my charisma are the same, so I'm just gonna roll what I got on my sheet.
Sure.
I am in the same boat.
They have been here before.
Who has been here before?
Torgs trading.
Oh.
And Shadow in the Trees, you actually find out that mostly, they don't go into the main stores. You kind of find them in the back of the house type. They will buy things. Don't ask where they came from.
So these troll parts, I can sell them. Is
You
what
can-
you're saying?
Well, you can sell those at apothecaries.
Excellent.
As a matter of fact, if you would like to try to be persuasive, we'll see what happens.
Sure. Well, I have no persuasion. Is there somebody that's like super charismatic in our party that wants to come with me?
Yeah, Sergeant.
Talking to me?
Mm.
I say as I'm picking my nose. That's how charismatic I am.
Mm.
I guess I could come with you.
Take the pretty one.
I'm right here.
Even I laugh at that.
Why are you laughing? He's kind of, kind of cute.
All right, Micah, you're coming too then.
Okay.
the three of us are gonna go find an apothecary.
The Elven squad are leaving.
Oh, best news I heard all day. Barkeep, give me a hot mead.
Shadow, I guess you want to go look for some usual goods.
Sure, let's go find some stories.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Alex, I'll stay at the bar with a hot mead, and I'll see what the bartender knows. If he doesn't know anything, I'll just drink.
Okay. All right. So.
Yeah, just let us know when we can do whatever we need to do.
Sure. When you'll go in, you talk with the apothecary, and then figure out how you would like to do your persuasion check.
Yeah. What's your approach? I will support whatever you do.
Okay, so I'm going to walk forward. I'm going to say, Is it a male or female?
Hmm. Female.
Okay. Good day, madam. I have some troll parts here that I've recently acquired, fresh. I'm
Fresh.
wondering if you'd be interested in buying these from us.
Well, we might be. Let me look them over. She pulls out a tray and starts kind of sorting them and pushing them around and checking them out. Okay. And well, I can probably give you a standard price of, and she starts to pull out another bit of paper.
See, I was the one with the deft hands. I did the fabulous cutting. But my companion, Suzza here, she knows about cost. Suzza?
And I'll assist her.
Okay.
So
Excellent.
So
basically, I'm doing the I'm a ragged shaman. I can speak to the the quality of the material and so on. Basically, hyping up whatever Suzza says.
Yes, this is very fresh.
okay. Well,
Like, brand new.
I can
We
give you
killed it
either
ourselves.
30 gold or this potion of healing.
Let us speak amongst ourselves for a moment. What do you think, guys?
And there's like a label underneath the potion of healing of 50 gold pieces.
Yeah,
I was just going to ask that.
yeah. No, the potion of healing is worth 50. So, and they're handy. I mean,
So,
look who we have as a cleric.
I know, and he keeps threatening to not heal us.
Right. I mean, we might want to have.
Sorry, wrong person.
I mean, the other thing,
I mean, that'll
too,
work
is if
too.
we take the potion
I
of
nailed it,
healing...
though.
Yep.
What is she offering us again? 30 gold?
30 gold or a potion of healing.
I mean, we could sell the potion of healing for more than the 30 gold and come out better in the end.
Or we keep the potion because it's
Or
really useful.
That as well.
You can't spend gold if you're dead.
Both.
I'm just saying we have more than what. Wait, you're not even here, Shadow. I'm just saying to
Look at what's in your head.
just saying to Suzza and Mika that we take the potion of healing. We have more than one option with it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And both Viorica and Suzza, you realize they're probably going to make some potions of healing with what you've just brought them. So
Yeah. It makes sense.
Okay, we'll take the potion, thank you.
okay, and I'll put that in the party sheet for y'all to deal with.
Are you in the market for such things? If we have more
Yep.
things like that? Okay,
Good to
good
know.
to know.
We can gather supplies. Just out of curiosity, you're an apothecary. You might have heard of a druid operating in this area, Ravison.
Haven't heard the name.
Okay. Who would you go to ask about such a figure?
I wouldn't know. I mean, you could speak with the speaker.
All right, I will ask him. Thank you.
Sure. Okay. Go ahead and check
Thank you for your time.
the party sheet.
Did she seem genuine about the wouldn't know, or like, oh, you asked me about somebody we don't talk about, I wouldn't know?
No, she didn't know.
Okay.
Where's the party sheet? Which one is that?
That's the one with the eye and 3 little heads.
Eye and 3 little heads.
It's the second one on
Did you,
the left.
did you
Okay.
mean for it to be unidentified?
And there are tabs on the right
Yeah.
once you open the party sheet. So you have your main tab, your inventory, and your order.
Okay.
I didn't, and I've fixed that.
Good to know. Oh, whoa. Oh. That's not just a potion of healing.
Oh, it's a
I
potion
noticed
of
that.
greater healing.
So,
As-
Viorica, it's yours. You're the one who thought to do that, so I guess you carry it.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Okay, I will carry it.
Also,
Is it-
you're a frontline now, so
Yeah, a bit.
It's in the same bottle as the potion of healings. It's labeled potion of healing.
Oh. Okay, well that's my only potion of healing, so I think I'll be okay.
Indeed.
And as we leave the store, I put a well, wait, how tall is everybody? Well, I try to put an arm around each of their shoulders. Thanks, guys.
Sure.
Of course.
You do so.
And start walking back towards the blue clam.
Okay.
I mean, we're the pretty ones in town, really, at this point. I mean, we're two half elves and an elf walking through a town that probably doesn't see many of those.
We're the popular people.
We are the cast of a CW show right now, is what I'm saying.
3 Elf Hill.
Do,
3 elf hill.
you do realize that elves consider half elves not elves, right?
Yeah, well, that's complicated.
Some do.
Yeah, that's more of a complicated thing.
But
I'm just saying we're the cast of a CW show, and that's fine.
So
Alright.
then, who are these sneaky rogue type people? What kind of show are we? I mean, Shadow, me, and Marten are kind of iffy.
You're a CW superhero show like Arrow or something.
Well, I mean, they're all really pretty on that show, though, right? I'm thinking Reno 911.
Yes, told them that's us.
Oh my god. I love
And then
it.
Sergeant gets his own show. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, either that or FD.
Are you saying Sergeant's wearing like really tight hot pants during all this?
Oh God! Oh God! No! God no!
Sarge is wearing shorts. He's wearing biker shorts.
I'm the mean principal that always follows everybody's plans up.
I was thinking more like Turner and Hooch, but I'm not saying which one's Turner and which one's Hooch.
Oh, I'd definitely be Hooch.
Oh, now hang on. I am the shifter in the party, so.
Okay.
It's time to go
All right,
get the blue
so-
clam.
So is that it for the day?
Sure.
Moving on here.
Oh.
All right.
Too slow for the night.
Yep.
We do want to track down this traitor, though. I mean, that is really our primary mission, right?
Yeah, but he said it wasn't here. He wasn't here though.
Last we heard, he's all the way over in East Haven or Caraconic, not so there he's. So this is a side trip. This is the side trip that we got because of plesiosaurus. So.
Right.
Yeah, I still want to check, but it's all right. Yeah, kind of far
All
away.
right. So long rest, Alex.
I did notice an action that I'll need to talk to you at some point about adding on.
Sure.
It's I have it on my abilities, but it's not showing up on my actions list, which was the spirit totem.
Okay.
Yeah.
think I had a weird dream, but I don't remember.
Before I bed down or anything, I am going to ask the mayor or the speaker
Mhm.
if he knows anything about uh, Ravison.
He the name doesn't sound familiar, but they're definitely. He can tell you there are definitely servants of Arl out there.
Okay. Well, we need to deal with them. If we don't, people are going to die.
Sleep.
Yep.
And then wake.
All right. Um, y'all sleep and get up, and you're, as sure it's morning as you're gonna be.
Okay.
Okay, so are we going to the gem mines first or Lonelywood first?
Throw it up
No,
for
we
a vote.
we told the guy we were doing the gem mines the first thing in the morning.
Okay.
I'm fine with gem
Well,
mines first.
you
That's cool.
told him that.
Well,
I'm
head over
not
there myself
disagreeing
if
that
I
it would
have
be a.
to.
Yeah, I'm not disagreeing that it'd be a good idea. I'm just saying you can throw it up for a vote if you wanted to. But yeah, gem mines, fine. Let's do that.
Fine.
Okay.
But think of it this way, Micah. We'll be better supplied to go to Lonelywood after that.
Okay. It's fine.
Especially since it's close by here, apparently. So we head out.
We have directions from the speaker.
Yep. It's the.
Did you long rest us, Alex? You did.
I did. It is the road to the east, on the north side of town.
Is that on
Yeah.
the big map?
Yep. It's where it says to the gem mine.
Okay. Quick, uh, Icewind Dale question: the Dwarven Valley.
Mhm.
That's farther than the gem mine, right?
Oh, way farther.
Okay.
Yeah, he said it was less than an hour, so it should be just
I
kind of
didn't
right
catch
outside.
that. Okay.
Matter of fact, as you head out of town, there's some miners just kind of who watch you walk by, because they don't have things to do too much. They look through windows because it's cold out. But you can see like their looks.
And
There.
what are their looks?
Like, well, they hope it works out. They just have
Okay.
that air about them as you go by. It takes only half an hour to get there from town, which means really it takes about as long to get there as it did to get across town to the first place. Let's see. And the area is just devoid of any activity. Let's see.
So is it on like the edge of these hills that they kind of show on the map a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, it's close enough within 30 minutes, so it's pretty much part of Tourmaline on the like it's the edge of the dot pretty much.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's an
Find the entrance.
open tunnel into a hillside. There are empty carts parked near the entrance, and there's a crude wooden sign that's been propped up.
So basically, it's just the outskirts of town.
Yep.
Got it.
Written upon
Do
the
we got-
sign in charcoal are the words, "Kobolds only!" Exclamation point.
Okay, does everybody have their kobold disguises?
No.
Kobolds member jacket only.
We
They
got
would
any,
impersonate one. Like,
we got any scouts in the party? He says, getting right to the point.
Oh yeah, if you can make yourself look like a kobold and capture us and take us down here.
Looks like somebody took their silly pills this morning.
Or we could just ask them why they're here and see if they will leave.
Let's see.
We don't have to
yeah.
start with a fight.
Kobolds are evil. All kobolds are evil.
I mean, how
No.
nasty are these guys?
Do we know, Alex, did they kill anybody?
Doesn't seem that they did, but that was mostly due to miners being slightly hardy and running quick.
Gotcha.
I mean, is there a reason why we need to dress up like kobolds?
You are actually entertaining that tactic.
no,
So-
we were gonna make
Dressing
the
up as a
sergeant
kobold.
dress up as a kobold
No.
because he's small.
No, because and you're an idiot. You don't dress up as kobolds. You go in there and you take them out.
Or you could just go and ask them to leave.
So both Mika and Shadow in the Trees notice that the writing on that sign says "Kobold only," "Kobolds only,"
Yeah.
it's not scrawl. It's
Crop.
legible, clear writing.
Yep. Okay. This is
Thanks.
not normal sort of hostile tribal behavior. This is civilized.
I think somebody's trying to pull a fast one here.
Do
I
we
would
know
think-
how
I
many
would think that
kobolds
way
are in
too.
there?
No, I asked him. He said he didn't know.
Let's go and ask them.
Sneak in. I don't want to just walk right in.
See, if you're noticing that it's not scrawl, but it's actually a nice printed out, then maybe they're just people dressed up as kobolds trying to do whatever, So they're not
Kobolds-
necessarily
Exactly.
kobolds.
Kobolds are 4 feet tall. How can you dress up as a kobold?
Well, how tall are you?
Susan
I'm
suddenly
3
shouts
feet.
down the
Thank you.
tunnel. Send out your leader.
Or we could do that.
And I'm going to hide off to the side of the entrance.
I'll stand over next to Suzza.
There we go.
Sure.
That's awesome.
Do we have a map?
It's coming.
Okay, waiting for the map.
I'm gonna knock an arrow and get ready to shoot something.
Susa has a 0 in patience. Maybe a -1.
Sometimes you
So
need an instigator, I guess.
I think we have half a party of instigators, don't we?
kind of.
Talk
see.
to kobolds. Never heard of anything so ridiculous. The sergeant will be mumbling under his breath.
All right. I
Isn't
just had
that
to
a
get-
constant state of being with the sergeant? Do we really need you to tell us that?
No, he's just talking to himself.
So that was me trying to orientate myself here. All right. So let me start squeezing y'all in this map,
Okay, you haven't shared it yet.
but I will.
I'm sure this is fine. This is fine.
Who goes in after Mika?
No, I don't think anybody went in. I stepped up to the
No,
door
we were
and said,
we were just kind of coming
send
up
out
to the
your leader,
entrance.
and they kind of spread out behind me.
Yeah, and I stepped up next to her because I didn't want her to be the only thing standing there to draw their fire.
Yeah, I'm standing to the side, but near the entrance.
Okay. I will attempt to stack y'all in here.
Sorry.
There we
Just
go.
playing the appropriate elevator music.
The problem was trying to. It's not very big,
It's fine.
so squeezing you all
It's
in.
fine.
All right.
It's fine.
In this little room, there's steps and they go down 60 feet, which end right as you come in. Racks holding picks and hammers are nailed to the walls of this small cavern. The floor is covered with rock dust and tracks.
Ranger, can you tell what kind of tracks these are? Do they look cobalt?
I can take a look.
And that is
Investigation.
a survival check.
Oh, survival. Okay.
They're with you.
Not there. Can't.
Probably rabbits, don't you
There's-
think?
They're walking all over each other. Nothing distinguishable.
It's weird to find Komodo dragon prints up here.
Anyone else? Like to
Shadow
go?
will make a look.
Yeah, actually, I will check because I'm from up here. You know.
And so was Shadow. So that was Shadow. Nope.
Can you do it untrained?
Nothing prevents it.
I don't know. My man rolled thieves' tools.
Did I roll? I thought I clicked on it. No, I didn't.
Yeah. It's a survival roll.
Okay.
So, Kraanan, Sergeant.
Huh.
Yeah, disregard my thieves' tools roll. I'm not sure what happened there.
For whatever reason, it's not letting me.
You can
Okay.
send him a roll, Alex.
I did. And Mika. There are reptilian footprints mixed with human tracks and a set of tracks that look like they belong to a set of giant rats.
Oh, well, I'm sure that's fine.
The let's see.
So there must be some humanoid commanding them. Interesting.
Or that's miner's tracks.
No, because they said, remember he says the tracks disappear right away.
I'm gonna move it forward a bit so that I can get a better view. Yeah, it's right there.
Okay. There is, well, a hallway. Let's see.
There's a hallway that direction. Does this have the equivalent of the ping that I get on Roll20?
It
if I hold-
doesn't. If you hold down right and left, you can like draw like a pointer, which is
Okay.
something.
So if your map is still black, when you click on your token, it should show up. I have that
Or if you
happen
click
to me a
on,
lot.
or if you
So
click on
there's-
somebody else's token, you can see what they see.
It's all still black.
There's one there. Yeah, and there's one there.
Putting people in squares.
Alex, is there no light source here?
Only the light source you have with you.
All right.
Does anybody need one?
No.
I
I mean,
do.
I can see.
I can't.
Then you guard the entrance.
So, someone have.
I have the light cantrip.
Okay.
I have I think I've got a torch.
No, I have the light cantrip. So I'll just put it on the end of my tip of my sword.
Okay.
Okay.
30-foot light. Wham.
Why do we have light? It's giving our area location away.
Says the guy in the back.
Because the sergeant is he's scared of the dark.
I
It's
do not
fine.
have. I cannot see in the dark.
Oh,
Big difference.
that's
Halflings,
okay.
halflings in 5th edition don't have dark vision.
I know.
All right.
All right.
Well, nobody wants to move forward. I will.
I can't actually see the map at this point, so
Why not?
it's a giant blackness for me. I don't know why.
Upper.
I'm looking at my token. It's just black. Like I can see all the tokens. I just don't see the map.
I think you might be in a wall.
So where is the entrance then?
The entrance
Isn't
is back up where you are. It's 60 feet above where you are, up the tunnel where you are.
Okay, so am I in the back?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're a wizard.
Apparently, I ran in.
That's kind of on brand. You're a wizard.
And what happened there is you tried to move through the wall as opposed to around it. I'll move
Who's
you there.
okay. So, all right. So do you want to get these back passages first? So nothing comes up behind us.
Split up.
Yeah.
Each into groups. Each take a different passage.
Yes, splitting up sounds like a lovely.
All right. Well,
Can we hear anything down any of these passageways?
Let's see.
do the tracks extend down into the mine, or were they just out front?
Yes, they extend in actually pretty much in all directions from here.
Okay.
Both humanoid, kobold, and giant rat.
Why is there a big 5-foot on my screen here?
It's a pointer towards a
Oh.
tunnel.
And all of those footprints are facing in the same direction.
No.
Oh.
A lot of crisscross.
Yep.
Yeah. Figured.
All right.
So did we hear anything, Alex?
Nothing different. You mostly right here. You still hear the wind whistling up down the hall from the stairs.
Okay.
And a drip here and there.
So so it's dark in here. How did the miners see? They don't have wall lamps or anything like that? Are there torches that we can light or on the walls?
There are none right here.
Okay.
Well, we should probably go down that passage that Micah's next to first, because that's the one at our back.
Okay.
Lead the way, Mr. Druid.
I'm sure this will be fine.
Alright, the floor on the east end of this dusty cave is 5 feet higher than the west end, with a rocky ridge separating the two areas except for the slopes on either side. Picks and shovels lean against the ridge. Small gem deposits in the ridge of the walls of the cave gleam seductively.
Of course they do.
Seductively. Are you walls coming onto us?
Well, I mean, it's me.
I'll follow the dwarf.
Right
Okay.
behind.
So Micah's down like a cliff face, and I'm up on
Around- yeah.
it.
Yep.
Okay.
we just all like do a move, Alex? Or
Oh, we really are splitting?
Apparently.
I,
The tunnels
We're
are
not-
so small, though. That's the
Yeah,
problem.
yeah. It's hard for us to form a proper group in a tunnel that's barely wide enough for one of us to fit through.
Yep.
All right.
I think you were trying to move to here. And it will block you if you try to move through a wall. So that's why I'm doing some interpretation.
Okay. Hello.
You meet someone you know.
Don't try
Oh.
and punch or stab.
is that
I don't know which way to go, Shadow.
Those of you who are more southern on the map can begin to hear running water.
Y'all, I hear water.
I knew that was coming. I knew it. And
Hey, I'm
honestly,
in
it's
from
only because
Georgia.
I mean, only because you beat me to it. How y'all doing?
So, Micah, you want me to go first?
There's a crick up yonder.
How your mom and them?
It is coming from the east.
Sorry.
It's okay.
This passage.
I haven't looked down that passage.
Is that the correct passage, Alex, or the one with the stairs?
The one
in
you
the
just
middle?
took steps into.
Okay. Well, then I'll come around and see what I see.
Yeah,
Just
there's
kind of
definitely
as a-
running water down here.
Just kind of as a point of order, every few seconds, I don't know, 5, 10, mixing it up, whatever, I actually look behind me to kind of keep an eye and see if anything's sneaking up on us.
Well, you've got the sergeant and Shadow behind you.
This is
Yeah,
fine.
don't think I can actually see them at the moment, but
no?
you know.
You got the wrong character, Alex.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Just Viorica. Okay. And here, let me
Rats!
underground
And
river
of course-
throws the far side of this cavern, which is supported
Are
by
you
a
moving
natural.
the map?
Hmm?
What? Are you moving the map?
Mm-mm.
Okay, thank you. Sorry. My
okay.
map's doing weird things then.
Which is supported by a natural stone pillar near the water's edge. Between you and the river are two halfling-sized gray rodents with long tails and beady eyes. They rush to attack as soon as you notice them.
Beady eyes! Go for the eyes!
Neither
Wait,
of
hey,
them
they're
is
not.
boo.
That would be
Neither
my-
of them is miniature giant space hamster.
Giant
Yeah,
miniature space hamster.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that would be my line, wouldn't it?
I guess I'm going first.
Guess so.
Wow.
You can hear Suzza. Oh, rats!
All right. It's one and.
I assume you mean
Done.
to move to there?
That's 20, and this will be 30. So I can see one of them.
Yep, you can see the edge of one. Enough that you know there's something there.
And let's see if I can slow them down. Let's see. What am I going to do? Let's go with a tried and true tactic. I am going to, on that particular rat, place the bonfire on the space I can see.
Okay. It's about to smell like burnt rat. do some fire damage.
And the advantage of that is hopefully its partner will have to cross that same spot.
Okay, and you, let's see, let me make a square or circle. So you put it like here? Or
I
actually, you
was
can't see
going
that. Hold
for.
on.
Oh, yeah, around there.
Alright.
That way they have to crossfire to get to it.
You're casting Bonfire?
Yeah.
Point of order, I think you only get to pick 1 5-foot square, not 4.
No, it's a 5-foot radius from a point. So you can place it in between in the center of 4 squares.
The bonfire fills a 5-foot cube.
Well, it still could be done as a cube.
I can just put it on him. That's fine. It's not a big deal. Either way is fine.
What?
Yeah.
Okay. Carry on.
I mean, yeah. I'm done, I guess.
Okay.
I clicked it. Why wouldn't it? Turn. Yeah, there we go. Hello, rat. Hello, giant rat. I'm sure you'll be friendly. No, not friendly. Okay. Does its friend friendly? Does its
It
friend
misses.
not want to cross the fire?
Alright, Sergeant.
That damn fool elf run off by herself again. Oh, brother. Well, I'm sure they have all in hand. I'm gonna step up here and then take a look down the tunnel.
Okay.
Make sure nothing's coming our direction, and I will ready an action to attack any foe that comes within my reach.
Alright. Noted.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. Shadow.
Alrighty. Let's see what crazy things we can do here.
Nice.
Yeah, I wasn't actually done moving.
You get 5
Alright,
more
how
feet.
much?
Or actually, no, you've got more than that because you've got some higher amount.
You're a cat.
Already. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my
Okay.
speed's only 30 feet, so.
Until you want it to be more.
Right.
Okay.
I am just going to use a dash action and continue moving.
Okay.
I'm sure this will end well.
Yeah, well, you know. Am I lower or higher than whatever?
You were higher.
Yeah, and I can't see anything below. That's kind of awkward.
Stupid question. How are you using a dash action?
What do you mean? How am I using a dash action?
Dashing is a rogue ability that's done
No,
on a
no,
bonus
anyone can
action.
dash
No, dash is
No.
anyone's ability. Rogues get dash as a bonus action.
instead of a regular
Oh,
action.
So you were doing it as a regular action.
Correct.
Okay, thank you. That's all I wanted to know.
There you go. I opened it.
Opened it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was set up as a door, so.
Oh, that's interesting.
Which makes sense from the other side, not as much from your side.
Yeah. Alright, I am just gonna hang out here on the high ground.
Okay.
Because that's a great place for an archer to be.
Out of curiosity, how high up is he?
Let's see.
Yeah, I would be able to see him as he comes around that corner, right?
7 feet.
I swing and miss.
So you do.
Better.
That's fine. It's fine. It's
Marten.
fine. 15, 20. Hmm.
Okay, hold on a second.
Trying to move. There we go.
There.
Yeah.
Can I have moved just a little so to open the passageway a little?
As
Yeah.
long as you don't leave the
Yeah.
adjacency to the bad guy, you should be good.
There you go.
And that was what? That was 20?
Mhm.
I'm going to go ahead and step up here then.
Okay.
And I'm going to pull my spear and try to stab the rat. Sure I get the right one.
You hit the
Ooh.
rat.
The halfling-sized rat.
You
That was.
finish off the rat.
Did I finish him off, or is he clinging?
He is finished off. He is an ex-rat. He is a rat that is no more.
Yes.
He has joined the choir invisible.
Well, in that case, yeah, that'll do me.
Viorica.
Okay. 5, 10. So 5, 10, 15, 20. And then it went dark.
And
Okay,
it
thank you.
doesn't react well to trying to move through a wall, apparently.
It's against
Yeah,
it.
these little windy passages are
Rough.
25, 30? Or is that through a wall?
Nope, that'll do it. It is through a wall,
Okay.
but I know where you intend to go now, so let me move you there.
Okay. And I am going to. Oops. I'm going to firebolt the rat.
Okay.
I can't see the other rat, sadly. What direction is the other rat?
If
Um,
you click your token and undo the your line of sight, you can actually see everyone's line of
That's
sight at the
sad.
same time.
Okay.
Oh, but it still did moderate damage. Wow.
Its face is scorched. Kraanan,
Alright.
then.
Yeah, I tried to hit the.
I guess I could just run in there and see what's going on. Whoa, it all went dark though. Somewhere around there.
That's 40 feet. Do you have that kind of movement?
No, I was just gonna run in. Move
Okay.
and then action to dash.
Okay.
So I can get you to
Okay.
there.
Yeah.
It was 55 total, but
Yeah. Oh, that's fine.
okay. And giant rat number 9. Well, its pack tactics aren't going to do it very good.
No.
Mika.
All right. Well, I have ended the bonfire, so that I can come and cast another bonfire. Yeah. So. Can I move there?
Yes.
Okay. And yeah, I'm going to do another bonfire on that rat, because of course, why wouldn't I? Really, it's
Limited options.
yeah.
It saves.
Okay, well,
It's like, I don't want any more fire. I've had enough, thank you.
that's fine. That's fine. What's the tool to make the square though?
If you right click and then move up to the
Drawing
pointers.
pointers. Okay, pointers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
then
that's
draw
that's kind of a mess. What? Why won't it let me move it? Okay.
There you
I like yours better than mine. Ah! Now I'm moving map. Can you just...
go. How's that?
I was trying to center it on the rat, but okay.
Okay.
I'm easy. Yeah.
All right. And any bonus actions or the last 5 feet of your movement, I think?
I will take a step 5 feet back.
Okay. Then-
So it has to run past several people to get to me. Besides, it wants me.
All right. Pass your turn.
Yep. Pass my turn. Turn
Okay.
complete.
Sergeant Woofle Heffalump.
Question. What is that south of Marten? It's a big
like one
gray
square?
Area.
It's-
No. Is there an opening south of him?
There
Or
is
is
an
that just-
opening that they've gone through, yes.
No, that's not what I mean.
Okay.
So
It looks like it's a high ground area.
yeah. Hang on.
Somebody moved through it, and
So this
it
area
briefly
right here.
saw it.
Oh, that's just rock as far as you can tell from where you're at.
Alright.
It's walls. It was
Alright.
It passed the border on the map.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I know exactly what you mean. Okay. Let's go.
Okay.
Wait. I'm gonna go right here.
Benches and tables. Hold on a second. Benches and tables are set up as workspaces here, and miners clean any gemstones they find, or where miners do. Gravel and pebbles are strewn on the ground, scattered across the floor. A few hammers, picks, and broken lanterns.
Okay. I wanted to end my turn right there, Alex.
Okay.
Yep. And then Shadow has got my cover
Oh yeah.
from above, correct? All right. I am going to.
Huh? What? I was looking at a shiny thing in the rocks.
Figures. I'm gonna hold and have a reaction to attack anything that charges at me.
Okay. So noted.
And that is my turn.
All right. Shadow.
I'm just gonna hold an action to shoot something that takes the bait of Sergeant Woozle.
Okay, I will
Suzza.
move forward onto this rat and try this again. That
You
time
hit
it
it.
hits. He instantly died.
Yes. You hit him so hard that had he been well, he would have still went to see his rat maker.
As Patrick likes to say, point of order.
Yes.
You have instant death turned on.
Yes.
Okay.
If you take, it's the instant death of taking double your total hit points.
Nope. I know exactly what it is.
I didn't know that was an option.
Yes, it is. You can turn it on and off.
Because there's like massive system shock, which is turned off, but
That's what it is.
it's turned off.
That's a different thing.
Yeah, that's different. Massive system shock is if you take a certain amount of damage in one shot.
Whether you have the hit points or not.
Right.
Right. So what's the difference between that and instant death?
Instant death is you are dead by more hit points than you have in one shot or something like
Double.
that.
Yeah. You've
yeah,
taken
it's-
double the amount of hit points you have in a single
See,
blow.
I thought the two were the same thing.
No, it's one is only if you're negative by a certain number, and the other one is how much damage you've taken in a shot, regardless of where you end up.
All right.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's double below 0, correct?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So if you have 5 hit points and then you take, what is it,
15.
15, you're at minus 10, that would be an instant death.
Yeah.
Right. And if you had 5 hit points and got hit by, I don't remember what the massive system shock is, but say you got hit with something that would massive system shock you, but you ended up at 1 hit point, you would still be dead from massive system shock.
Right. Like, so if it was 50 hit points, you had 100 hit points, and it was but the threshold was 50 hit points, you get massive system shock, and it doesn't matter that you had enough to take it, you still die.
That's fine. I always hated that rule, so I never used it in 3rd edition. So
Right, which is why it's turned off. So this is just the instant death if you get hit really hard and don't have the hit points for it. All right.
All right, so it looks like there's nothing more down here. Is that
There's nothing
more or less what I'm not seeing?
There is nothing more in the cavern that has the water and had rats.
Okay. So there's no point in crossing the waters, what you're doing.
Right, because there's just a wall over there.
Okay. I will come and join. Are we still in initiative order?
No, I'm just gonna cancel these movements and move people so to get you all together faster in some kind of order.
Okay. Well, this is fine. This is fine.
What could possibly go wrong?
There we go.
Ooh, I
The
just got
DM has grouped us up
teleported.
for a fireball. Look out.
I can see something I probably shouldn't be able to see.
I'll make sure you all do that to yourselves.
There we
No.
go.
Okay, so you said there was like some gravel in here. Is it like pea gravel or smaller?
There's
sand or...
there's benches and tables. Here, let me come here, you. There are lots of little things around in here.
All right, I want to take a couple of handfuls of pebbles and put them in a pouch.
Okay. Are you all going to search a room, or you just want to grab some rocks?
Right now, I'm just putting pebbles in a pouch. So
I'll search the room.
Yeah, same here.
Search for gems, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
We'll do a
need to
scan.
move the map so I can get to my character sheet.
What you find of value.
Is it perception or investigation?
This one's, it's pretty easy to find.
Oh, okay.
There you go. That's what's found that's worthwhile. It's in the party sheet. It's a small dog figurine carved out of rock with 2 pebble-sized tourmalines for eyes.
Woo! I like tourmaline.
Ooh, shiny. I wonder
Well,
what the
which one
history
of us
that is.
found that?
Let's see. Sergeant Woozle, Heffalump, and Kraanan found it at the same time, under the same bench.
Look at that.
I got
Do
it.
they need to roll to figure out who picks it up faster?
Not interested in shinies.
Okay.
Just want to kill some kobolds.
It's a pretty pink stone, actually. Although sometimes you can get them in like a green or yellowish, but
Yeah, you have fun with that. I'll step right up here. Take a look down this tunnel.
Or
We got a job to do.
watermelon?
We got a job to do, people. Stay focused.
You do that.
Although I probably don't know what my character probably doesn't know what watermelon looks like. So
Tourmaline? It looks like
no, I said it. You can get watermelon tourmalines, but my character probably doesn't know what watermelon looks like.
Fair.
Nothing, Alex.
Nothing as of yet. Just more tunnel.
Go scout ahead. We'll wait until we hear the. Or
Probably not a good idea to let the cleric do the scouting.
I agree, but he seemed intent. I didn't want to dissuade him.
We got a druid. What do we need a cleric for?
And Shadow, you can slide down the cliff
Yeah,
there if you want.
Hey, I got high ground. I got perch. I've got shields, human shields in front of me. I'm good, man. This is great.
It might be a good idea to send the rogue forward because would expect traps when you're dealing with kobolds.
That sounds like a reasonable idea if he's brave enough.
Oh, me. Wait, you're talking about me? I have a job.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Okay, no problem.
I'll step back 5 feet.
I mean, kobolds are somewhat famous for their traps.
I am definitely going to move cautiously, looking around for traps.
Okay.
And I will go behind him in case he needs healing.
And I'm going quietly as well.
I'll just sit here.
Also, I have a pretty good perception, so I can help him look for traps and such. That's my thinking, anyway.
All right. The computer has graced me with the ability to move my mouse, so.
Oh,
continue.
yay!
Yeah.
We really need to get you a better system.
Microsoft needs to fix whatever the heck they did. All right. Carry on, Kraanan.
Okay, yeah, I mean, I'll just move up as far as I can see.
Oh, that was me. You went to here. All right.
No.
Let's.
And I'm behind him.
And I'll be behind him.
Oh, that was almost going to be really easy. Let's see.
And then we find the rolling boulder trap that kills all three of us, and we make new characters.
So good news, Kraanan. They were hiding, but you spotted Thwip and Scorp, the kobolds.
I hate it when
Whip
they give them names.
and Scorp.
They have names floating over their heads too.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Let's see. Do they have?
They have
we not
name
able to
tags.
move?
Hello, my name is Thwip.
Were we not able to make those moves, Alex?
This is important.
Oh, they're adorable.
Aww.
We can't kill them. They're adorable.
Well, there's
Oh.
3 of them, though.
Oh,
In
wait
a
a minute.
trench coat.
Wait a minute. They're doing Muppet Man.
There are 3 kobolds in the trench coat.
Yeah.
They are.
Yeah.
We have to make friends with them.
Oh my god, they're so cute.
No, they deserve to die. Oh, did you not approve Micah's move there, Alex?
Let's see. I approved some moves. Redo them if they didn't happen.
I was behind him, and then suddenly I wasn't anymore,
Yep.
and I don't know why. There I am.
Okay.
I can try
Yeah.
again.
There you go.
Oh.
They are under there with saws.
And that's a massive hole in the ground, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm. These are planks around the edge of.
Oh, yeah, I don't want to go out there. But they're standing on it, right?
No, they are hanging underneath it. That's
Oh,
why
they're
it's hard to see them. They're
Oh.
underneath it with saws
And they're cutting the
supports.
supports. I'm going to go cut the ropes that they're hanging by.
Okay.
Wait, not. We could ask them why they're doing that.
Yeah, we could also laugh as they tumble down to their deaths.
Go ahead. Is that Kraanan?
Kraanan.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, you spotted them, so you can do so. There.
Short swords, cut the ropes that they're holding because I don't want them to drop the bridge.
Let's see.
Micah, are you going to move up, or are you going to hang back?
Oh,
Well,
they
I
are
was
not
waiting
actually
for
by
what
ropes.
was happening to
They-
resolve before moving.
They have grips on there, Mike. one hand's holding it, the other hand's sawing. Their feet are kind of braced.
In other words, they don't fall.
No, in other words, there's not a rope to cut, but they are there to be attacked or
Gotcha.
whatever.
Oh yeah, I'll just move a little bit farther, and I'm gonna kick the farthest one in the head, or knock his ass off.
Okay. Roll to hit, and I will set out.
Kick the head. Oh,
I guess
Got
we're
for
rolling for initiative. Why do I get 2 roll for initiative? Okay. I'll just do the 1 then.
I only see one.
I hit that movement party giving me the roll to initiative, so if you have to cancel it, I guess it's okay. Oh, okay, thanks.
It's fine. You didn't know what was going on. All right. First to react is the sergeant.
Oh. Wow. Okay, I can see Scorp there.
Okay. You hold on a second. Kraanan, you hit Scorp, who just by the impact is like, ah, and lets go and falls. So that will be him.
Oh.
Does he scream?
Now, kinda.
Does, does
and
he
then
splat?
He's still falling.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Dude, this is
So
a
don't
deep
fall.
hole.
All right. I am happy.
That really depends on whether or not the...
Oh, there we go.
So is that?
I'm feeling
All
like
right.
we're the jerks right now.
We are. We are absolutely being the jerks right now.
Sergeant.
All right. Yep. So I am going to cast Sacred Flame.
Okay.
And I'm going to drag the save on him. That work? There we go. Oh, and he made a save. All right, I'm done. I'll hold. Well, that was my regular action. Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, Marten.
All right, I'm just gonna step up. Oops, hang on. I'm just gonna step up here and keep a vigil as far as what's going on around us in case something comes up from behind.
Okay. Viorica.
Okay. I can't really see that far ahead. So can you move me? I guess it would be behind Woozle.
Yes, I can.
Woozle.
Susan.
And then
No, that's Susan.
Okay, I'm done.
Spoon.
Thank you. Somebody gets the reference. I'm happy.
Oh, I absolutely get that reference. That's why I said it's Susan.
Mika.
Oh.
I mean,
Grumble.
feel free to talk to him. I mean, you can.
Kill it! They're evil. They deserve to die.
I'm going to undoubtedly regret this, but I'm going along the edge.
It's worth mentioning.
Yeah.
The sound of rushing water is very loud in here.
Yeah, I figured. And I'm going to go to there.
Okay.
And I'm going to offer my hand to Thwip to pull him back.
Okay.
Like, come over here.
Let's see.
Would a persuasion check be in order?
Sure.
Okay. Alright. So I drag I click this, right? Yeah. persuasion. God dang it! This interface is occasionally annoying. All right. Persuasion. Let's see. I dragged it over. It didn't do anything. Try that again.
You can just double click. Just double click in the field with the
There
plus
we go.
or the yeah.
There we go. Sure. He'll grab it.
Okay. I'll pull him behind me.
All right. I mean, he's not terribly heavy.
Behind me is not the right description. I'm putting myself between him and the sergeant.
Okay.
But I'm still facing the kobold. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
If you know what my intent there is.
Yeah. All right. Tell me more. Come here. Okay. Huh. All right. That would be you. Shattered the trees. If you all want, we can leave combat, or we can stay in it.
Yeah. I'll climb down and kind of start moving in that direction.
Okay.
And I'll probably just end my turn there.
Okay.
There's a giant clump.
So he's surrendered,
Well, he's not sawing or attacking anybody.
and he's up on the ledge, or is he still down?
No, he's up.
He's
Okay. Yeah, I'll just stand there and say, what's going on? How's it hanging?
Hey, I just kicked your friend in the head, and maybe he fell to his death. But hey, what's going on, man?
Totally. That's it. I'm just gonna wait to see if
Okay.
someone else wants to talk to him. Which is fine. I'm not gonna kick him off.
All right. So Flip looks down the hole and is like, "Well, I didn't really like him anyway." Anyway, so hi, people.
hello.
Great, it's Olaf.
Don't kill me.
Well, what are you doing here? This mine doesn't belong to you.
Well, okay. Shoot. Second.
I would like to avoid any violence if we can do that. I'm a shaman.
All right. So things you can get from this kobold.
Yes.
So
Oh.
they are being led by someone they're calling Trex. He says, Trex led us here. He has wings like dragon. Trex smart. He speaks like a human that knows a lot. He don't
Oh.
speak dragon no more. Trex
Oh.
says miners want their mine back. Trex wants something better in return. Trex says we'd be safer in town. There's food in town.
That's true. Not much, but there is some. So you were looking to make a deal to get with the mine owners so that they could get their mine back, and you could come in town and eat?
Let's see.
Is that what you're saying?
I mean, pretty much we do it what Trex has been telling us, so we took over the mine so we can get what he wants.
Well, if do you want to work for me now? I'm a shaman. I'm very helpful.
Alex, I take a step forward and I say, You realize that thing's gonna stab you in the back the first chance it gets, right?
No.
And if you listen to him closely, he just basically said that he's blackmailing the village by stealing their mind. I don't find that very lawful.
He's not actually back. He's working for someone who's doing that. I'm offering him a chance to work for the good guys. You want to work for the good guys? I can give you food.
Well, they give me food.
Okay. I cast Goodberry.
I mean, we just killed a couple of giant rats.
Why were you taking down the bridge? Because that's how you'd get to the village where there would be food.
Well, we weren't going to take it down, you see. We were going to saw it until only kobolds could get across it.
Trapping it so the only light people.
Yeah, these are the people that you want to bargain with to give them their mind back that doesn't belong to you. Huh. And you want to bargain with this thing. Ridiculous.
I cast Goodberry.
Okay.
And let me see here. Or no, I don't. I had not done that one. I will give him some of my food.
Okay.
I have some rations. I give him some food.
He'll eat it.
And if you continue to work for us, I can give you some money. You can come work for me. You be my friend.
Nice trench coat, by the way.
What is it with D&D night players
And
making
kobolds?
pets?
Oh, it's not D&D night. I assure you. It's D&D players.
Yeah.
My players all just kill stuff. They don't ever look for pets.
I'm playing a good guy. Like, killing just straight out bad people, sure. But people are smart enough to actually not be bad.
So here's what I'll do. I will show you how to get down further, and you can go and get a hold of Trex and talk to him yourself.
That sounds reasonable to me.
I'll even help you get down. Not just show it to you.
Okay.
All right.
And if you try and mess with this bridge again, we're gonna see if you could fly, just like your friend could.
Whip here. Oh, he couldn't
So do
fly.
you
He
wanna-
didn't have wings.
Do you want to move us down, Alex? Or
Yes.
Or I kind of say to everybody, are we just gonna let him go off by himself?
No,
Nope,
I'm
nope.
just
I'm coming with him.
processing everybody down.
At the first sign of treachery, you're gonna eat my short sword, little one.
Don't worry about the sergeant.
Okay. So, let's
He
see.
threatens us all the time. We just
It's
ignore
true.
Wooden planks and struts form a walkway along the wall of a seemingly bottomless vertical shaft. A narrow waterfall cascades down the northeast wall. That's not Russian. That's the wrong one.
That's the last room we were
Yep.
in.
A wooden pulley system has been constructed around a large hole in the floor. A bucket big enough to hold a humanoid is held up by thick rope.
Yeah, this
Three
is pretty
alcoves next to
clever.
the lift contain wooden boards and mining equipment. It can hold one person at a time.
And you have to go down that?
Yeah.
I laugh loudly. You've got to be kidding.
So you're going to be staying up here then?
After you.
Seriously though, who should go first?
Well,
I mean, I think we. You say one person at a time, but I think we can fit both the dwarf and the halfling together in one trip.
Oh no.
2 halflings,
not?
maybe. I-
Dwarves have some mass to them though.
Actually, I weigh quite a bit. Actually, I got a lot of gear. And a
You're
pretty
more
good-
likely 2 elves than 2 dwarves.
I
Does
think
it-
the halfling's ego would probably fill that thing up by itself. So
can does it look like it would be sturdy enough to take me and the kobold on the run?
Whip says, "Me not so bold. Me can only lower down one at a time."
Oh, little boy, you aren't rolling anybody down, lowering anybody down. We'll be doing the lowering.
Someone has to be up here.
So who's gonna jump?
That's the problem.
There's a rope, right?
How far down is it?
Let's send down the
Does-
halfling first. He is
does-
the lightest.
Does anybody have mending that they could mend what has been sawn away?
They just got
That's,
really just got started. It's
Question about the shaft.
yes.
Does it look climbable?
Plausibly.
Because I have climb speed.
I've lost count the number of times I've heard that question. Sorry.
Yes, you do, and you could. When it's when it's down, obviously.
Sure.
And this is on a crank?
Yep.
And how far down is it?
Let's see.
Does the crank have a minimum strength requirement?
It does not.
Not
It's
if
a-
the kobold can do it.
It's a much more length for more strength type situation. So it's not hard to turn. It just takes a lot of turning.
So
Nice
I
gear
mean,
ratio.
I can go down last, just climb down the thing.
okay.
That actually makes sense.
I mean, I have a climb speed, so
Still trying to figure out how deep it is, though.
Okay.
Could be important. And just roughly,
I'm gonna say
100
30 feet.
100 feet, 50 feet. Okay, 30 feet. Okay.
At 30 feet, we could almost jump. Yeah.
You don't want to do that.
No, I'm not saying we are. I said almost.
Well, I can. Well, hang on. I can take. I can do a light cantrip on a rock and drop it down. If we can't, can we see the bottom, Alex?
You can't because it's dark. But if you do what you say, maybe.
Can I see the bottom?
Yes.
Okay.
Uh,
The bottom's there. I can see it.
Because dark vision, 60 feet, it's
Yeah.
30.
Yeah, it's just right down there. Look, I'll go first if nobody else is going.
Oh, we're still deciding who's going first. I'm not afraid.
Apparently.
Well, here's the thing: is that the sergeant doesn't want Suzza to go first, but he's not stepping up.
I'm sorry.
that out.
Okay. Go. After you, late milady. Since
You're
the
gonna let
tough
her
guy-
go first?
Since you're the tough guy here. No, I'm talking to you. Since you seem to talk pretty tough, why don't you go first? This wasn't my idea. I wanted to kill the kobold.
Yes, you've made that abundantly clear.
Well,
Murder
whether the
is,
kobold is
in
dead or
fact-
not is not the point at this
In
point.
times of
because-
war, hard decisions need to be made.
Yes, we're not in war. Now, Suzza, do you want to go first?
Sure.
Okay.
I shake my head.
Squeaky, 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 squeaker. About a minute later, you get to the bottom.
We don't let
Yep,
the
I'm
kobold.
here.
We don't.
I'll
don't
go
let the
after
kobold-
her.
We don't let the kobold do the cranking either.
Okay, still takes a minute.
No problem.
I mean, I'll be happy to do the cranking because there's no way we're going to let the kobold do it.
Don't worry, we are not confused that you are the crank.
Damn right.
Okay, who's next?
Don't you forget it.
Viorica.
I'm going
Viorica,
next.
okay.
When's the kobold going?
The kobold isn't.
third or
You're
fourth.
going.
Okay, who's next?
I'll go. I will go last, and then I'll go last, and then Shadow can. Climb
Okay.
Down
Okay.
afterwards.
I'll go. Granted.
Is that Marten?
I will ask the kobold to go down with us, and we'll keep an eye on him.
Yeah, just send him down before you go, and then you come down, and
Yeah.
everybody's happy.
Yeah.
I feel like this is one of those puzzles where you know how you've got like the wolf, the chicken, and the seed, and you have one boat, and you can take one with you, and you have to figure out how to like Woozle and the kobold. Like that's what I feel like right now.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
we've all pretty much just gotten to the point of, well, we can't leave Woozle. So,
Don't forget I said so.
we won't. You won't let us.
Oh boy, do I get the honor of cranking Woozle down?
Yep.
You do.
Oh, awesome.
It stops about halfway. Like, hold on.
No,
Got
he just
stuck.
lets go.
Tie it off about halfway.
Oh,
Now I'm gonna have to touch it differently.
Just go halfway down and say, all right, lunchtime.
takes the emergency brake off and just lets it fall.
Did the map go black for a reason?
Because
Yes,
I've
There's
moved,
not on
nobody
it
on it.
I've moved some people around. Thwip won't go northeast.
What's it northeast that you don't want to see?
Oh, I don't know. But
Oh.
no one's come back from going that way. As you
Good-
can see, and he points
Good
out
to
some
know.
trails. So we're not gonna. Well, I'm not gonna.
Fair.
Is there a map?
There is a map, and I'm about to share.
Oh, okay.
Way too big.
And before we continue, I think we're probably going to stop here at this level, and we will pick up next time.
Okay.
I hope you all had a good evening, and again, this was sponsored by Fantasy Grounds. As you can see,
Thank you, Fantasy
lots
Grounds.
of handy stuff here. Please go check them out at www.fantasygrounds.com, and you can also check out the Unity version, which is what we're using right now. It's still in early access, basically, so it's still improving all the time. And please check out DDO.com for Dungeons & Dragons Online. I'm going to start with people on the top of my screen here, so Shadow, the trees. If you'd like to go first with anything you have to plug.
Yeah, this is
and
Patrick
also-
from DDOcast. So check us out at ddocast.com for our weekly news and discussion podcast for DDO. And for DDO Splat, which is our static group on Wednesdays with a couple people here. And other fun stuff there as well. And follow me at DDOcast on Twitter.
Okay, and Sergeant Woozle.
Yeah, hey, this is Evilbeeker. I also am a DM for D&D Night. I usually take the fourth Sundays of the month. I also have another game, Bonus D&D Night. We play every so often on a Friday. I think we're scheduled to play again the first Friday in December. So check us out there. And potentially another classic D&D Night, first edition D&D coming to the stream really, really soon. And I also play in DDO Splat.
Okay, is Suzza.
This is Lynn. You can check out our products at amethystdragonfly.com and eldritchentertainment.com. And I'm usually around on Sunday nights for D&D night. I think, is it Patrick next week that you'll be running?
Yeah, I forgot to plug it, but maybe I'll plug it at the end.
Okay,
Okay,
and
and
that's me.
Micah.
Name's Jeremiah McCoy. I'm Tech Noir on Twitter. Basics of the Game here on Twitch and Basics of the Game on TikTok. And I have a website, jeremiahmccoy.com.
Okay, and Marten.
Yeah, I'm Comic Relief. I don't really do a lot of social media myself, but I've been here and there on some things. Primarily running with Kobold Even on Kobold Kindergarten, which is every second and fourth Wednesday of the month when she feels like running it. And you can find it over on her channel, which I believe is Kobold Even on Twitch.
Okay, and Kraanan.
Credited, it's just me, Josh, and I play in some of these games and play DDO and stuff, and not a whole lot.
Okay, and Viorica.
I don't have anything to plug. Just wanted to say thanks for watching, everybody.
Indeed, thanks. And
Thank
Patrick,
you.
you had something?
Yeah, so next week on D&D night, we're going to be starting a new campaign DM'd by myself. It will be the Oracle of War Adventure League series. We'll be doing at least the first 4 parts and kind of go from there, see if Fantasy Grounds has the rest of them out. But that's what we're doing next week. I'm really excited about it. It should be a lot of fun. And we'll see you next week.
And that's Eberron Adventure League.
Correct.
Yep.
That is Eberron after the last war and the Day of Mourning, and the campaign focuses on exploring the Mournland, which is what's left of the nation of Sire. So
Sweet.
it should be a lot of fun.
Anybody got anything else? All right. Well, thanks for joining us tonight. And again, check out fantasygrounds.com and DDO.com. Y'all have an excellent evening.
Good night, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Be good.